Welcome back, everyone. This is MCon with another episode of our Dragon Age Origins playthrough. We're out here in Orzammar.
My lord, are you heading to the proving arena?
Why, yes. Yes, I was. I was certainly considering it.
We have been charged with the task of escorting you to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded.
What? Why?
I did mention the merchants that won permits to show their goods in the Diamond Quarter. There were only so many permits auctioned off, and quite a few were turned away. Your father fears you will be harassed on the way to the proving.
Excellent. I grow weary of these merchants.
Will we be leaving then?
Yes.
We are at your command.
Alright. Huh. Ho. Vicious. The proving. Let's see. Velos Atreidum. In the 23rd year of the reign of King Duran Aeducan, an old man of the servant caste was accused of stealing a sapphire ring from his employer, Lord Dace. The servant was stripped of his position, he and his family thrown to the streets, and soon after the servant died. The son of the disgraced servant challenged Lord Dace to a proving, declaring that his father had been the victim of a cruel injustice, and the ancestors would bear him witness. Lord Dace had no choice but to accept. On the sacred stone of the proving ground, the nobleman faced the servant boy. Lord Dace carried a sword crafted for his own hand, and was clad in his great-grandfather's armor. The servant boy had neither armor nor weapon. When the battle began, the boy fought like a whole pack of angry deep stalkers, flinging himself upon the startled lord, wrenching the sword from his hand, and prying at his armor with bare fingers. The boy knocked Lord Dace to the ground, and beat him until the lord begged for mercy. The boy and his family were reinstated to their place in the Dace household, and the virtue of the boy's father was not questioned again. The ancestors had spoken, and no one would question their word. Okay, cool. I can get behind that.
I'd love to be in there, fighting, sweating, winning honor.
Oh, would you now? Let's talk to the proving master.
Your Highness, it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor?
No, I've come to fight.
Your Highness, this proving is in your honor.
Then honor him by doing as he says. My Lord Aeducan will fight in this proving.
I will honor today's warriors by testing their skills.
Of course, it is well within your rights. Men and women of Orzammar, we have a late entry to these provings, held on the eve of battle for the honor of House Aeducan. I give you the Lord Aeducan himself.
You better believe it.
Are you ready for your first match?
Of course.
Then let us begin!
Cheer for me!
This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Aeducan.
Gee, I hope I don't fail.
Lord Aeducan will fight Aler Bimo, youngest son of Lord Bimo.
You honor me with this match.
I'll honor you upside the head.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Alright. So we've got combat paused. Okay, we can scroll all the way back to get a tactical view. Okay. I've got my dirty fighting. But until then, with my bow equipped, we'll just back away here. Woohoo! Ow, how'd that still hit me? Okay, I think I might want to... Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
As you say.
There we go. Come on. There we go.
Come, let us end this.
Alright, let's run away from it.
Very well.
Get dirty fighting put back in. Come on. There we go.
Shall be done.
Gotcha.
As you say.
Come on, hit him again. Ah! Oof.
I shall do it.
Almost. And get him. There we go. Ah! There, good. No. Come on. I think we can take him now. Come on.
Quickly, we must fight.
Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. Keep moving. Keep moving. Almost. Let's get him. There we go. Yes. Oh, yes. Come on. Couple more good hits. Couple more good hits.
We fight for
Here we
honor.
go. Here we go. Yes! Ha-ha!
The winner is Lord Aeducan.
Yeah. Quest updated. Not you, Pride of Aeducan. Alright, attend the feast. You have honored the proving fighters with your presence. Now it is time to attend the feast your father has planned for you. The feast is going to be held in the Great Hall of the Royal Estate. I decided to fight in my own proving. It's time to show everyone how a real warrior does battle. Cool. Cool.
That was quite a fight. Alair Bimo is no slouch with that hammer.
You're telling
Are
me?
you ready for your next opponent?
Who is my next opponent?
Adal Helmi, a woman, Your Highness. She's a tenacious fighter.
You let a woman fight in the proving in my honor?
It was not my idea. Lady Helmi was most insistent. I did not expect her to actually win her first match. Will you fight her?
Why not? It should be easy.
Excellent. Let us go. This
Right.
is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Aeducan.
Here we go.
Lord Aeducan will fight Adal Helmi, eldest daughter of Lady Helmi.
Honor and glory to your house, Your Highness.
I'm going to slaughter you.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Okay, let's save that. Why won't you save? Okay, we're going to swap out weapons. Okay,
Quickly, we
I want
must
to
fight.
move around behind, and now attack.
Now you fall!
There we go. Ah,
Come, let us end this!
yeah, we got this. Come on. Dirty fighting. Alright, move around
We
back
fight for honor.
and attack. We get that extra backstab bonus stuff back here. There we go. I'll have you down in no time. There we go. Whew. Easy.
The winner is Lord Aeducan.
Alright. Save that there.
That was a crowd pleaser. Many were waiting to see that woman put in her place. Sir Blackstone is your next opponent. Are you ready to face him?
What can you tell me about Sir Blackstone?
One of the best of the warrior caste. He achieved glory in close combat assaults in the deep roads.
I'm ready to fight.
Then let us begin. This is a glory proving.
So I've heard.
Fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Aeducan.
Alright.
Lord Aeducan will fight Sir Blackstone, Deep Road squad leader of the warrior caste.
This is your education, child. Try to learn as you bleed.
Nah. Old men don't frighten me.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Alright. Gotta dirty trick him up. Let's get around back behind him. And attack.
Very well.
Yes! Yes! Look at that.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Let's run away. Run away! I'm not taking any chances with you. You look like you could one-shot KO me. Only if you catch me first!
It has begun.
There we go. Let's get around behind. And attack. Come on. Good hits. Oh, you keep missing. Oh! There we go. We're gonna do this one flawlessly. Won't even get scratched. Back. And attack.
We fight for honor.
There we go. Yes. Ah. I've been hit. You know what? I think we can take him one now. Oof. Does hit hard. There we go.
The winner is Lord Aeducan.
That's right. Oh, there's more?
Well done. You have proven that even the best of the warrior caste cannot match a noble Aeducan.
Better believe it.
Franklin Ivo is your final opponent. He too has had many victories today. Are you ready to face him, or will you rest first?
I'm ready to fight.
Of course. This is a glory proving. Fought under
I've
the
heard those
watchful
words
eyes
before.
of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Aeducan. It is down to just 2 warriors, with backbones of stone and wheels of iron. They have defeated all others
Right,
this day.
right. That includes me. I was thinking he meant that.
Lord Aeducan will fight Franklin Ivo, second son of
Is that a
Lord
bow?
Ivo.
Or just a really cool
You fight
sword?
well. I wish you glory today
just a
and
really
glory
cool sword.
tomorrow.
Glory is for the one who can take it.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. The victor is champion. Fight!
Here we go. There we go. Gotcha. Thank goodness the stun thing has worked, because if it didn't, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Come on. Come on. Hit him.
Quickly, we must
Oh
fight!
boy. Woohoo. Let's get out of here.
Very well.
No move. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need all the help I can get on this guy. Get around here and attack. There we go. That's more like it.
Now we do battle.
Come on, keep going. Oop, back up. There are no heroes today. Run away.
As you say. Come, let us end this.
From the back.
Best be wary.
Come on. There we go. That was something. Ow.
As you say.
No. Oh! Oh! No!
No quarter shall be
Woo.
given! I shall do it.
Keep going. Ow.
Very well.
Alright, around the back. And stab.
Let us do it.
Why do you miss? You shouldn't be missing.
The paragons watch over me. Arms!
Ah.
I shall do it.
Ah, he keeps hitting me.
Very well. As you say.
Come on.
Use begun.
And bring around. And hit. Come on. There you go. Come on.
Come, let us end this.
Run. Run away. Run far, far away. Whew. You know, I feel like maybe they might have intended warriors to be fighting in here and not like rogues. Because I'm having quite the hard time getting rid of this guy. And only my dirty fighting is keeping me alive. Uh oh. Get out of there. Get out of there. Ah!
We must fight.
Nope, nope. Run away. Discretion is the better part of valor. Keep running. I'm not giving him that chance.
As you say. Shall be done.
Stab him. Stab him! No! Come on! You missed everything?
Very well.
Ow. Did a whole damage to him. Ugh. Come on.
Try to.
Alright.
I shall do it.
Come on, hit. Yes, yes. That's, oh yes, I love it. Alright, there we go. That's better. Finally.
The winner is Lord Aeducan.
Whew. Alright, save that.
Congratulations. Franda Ivo is as fierce a competitor as I've ever seen. You vanquished every warrior of note in today's proving. The ceremonial helm, commissioned by your father for today's winner, is yours.
I'll wear it proudly.
Your glory honors every warrior here.
As it should. Awesome! I've been declared the champion of my own provings. Orzammar will not forget your showing for a long time to come. Yeah. Okay, so a dagger, which is the same stats as my other dagger. Proving helm that I can't actually wear. Oh, that sucks. Okay, cool guys. Let's go back.
My lord,
I'm ready to leave.
your wish is our command.
Let's go attend that feast. Ooh, actually, I could talk to... I don't want to talk to the armor merchant. Let's talk to the other merchant here. The silk merchant.
My
that
lord
doesn't
has
faint.
returned. Is there something here that interests you?
Perhaps. Let me see.
Please, look as you will.
Alright, let's get rid of that new shield, this dagger, the war axe, and do I have enough for the... I could sell the helm. If I do, I could get this glamour charm. It seems really cool. Okay. I don't know what it does, but I want it. How do I use it? I don't know how to use it. Ugh. It better just work. It seems really neat. It's a sacrifice I made. Alright, let's go back in. To the royal palace and my feast. Alrighty.
It shall be done.
Look, the Grey
Lord,
Wardens are here.
Might
The
I
raid
borrow?
tomorrow must be more than a standard mission. The Wardens only go where the Darkspawn are the greatest threat.
Interesting.
Many thanks for
Lord
your willingness
Dace.
to hear me out, my lord. I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent.
Of course, Lord Dace.
There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause.
What causes that?
The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause.
What would I get in return?
I keep my ears to the stone, my lord. I hear many things, some of which could be a great help during your mission tomorrow. A little forewarning to help your forearming, if you know what I mean.
Very well. You have a deal. What do I do?
When your father presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter. You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights. What could be more simple?
Of course. Alright, the castes. Okay. Visitors to Orzammar should keep in mind that the hierarchies of Dwarven society are much more complex than our own. It is easy to gravely insult a man simply by mistaking his position. Since this can lead to uncertain and unnecessary loss of life and limbs, I will attempt to mitigate the danger for my fellow travelers. The society of Orzammar is divided into nobles, warriors, smiths, artisans, miners, merchants, and servants. Now you are undoubtedly saying to yourself, we have all those divisions among our own people. This is a dangerous misconception. Certainly we do have nobility, artisans, merchants, and those positions are largely inherited from our parents. However, the younger children of noblemen often choose to be artisans or soldiers. The sons of merchants may join the army, or become servants, or apprentice themselves to a craftsman. This is all freely chosen, limited perhaps by the circumstances of birth, but still chosen. What is a matter of choice for most human folk is dictated entirely by birth for dwarves. No one may become a smith who is not born to smith caste parents. A servant who marries a noblewoman will never be a noble himself, and although his daughters would be nobles, his sons would be servants, for daughters inherit the caste of their mother, while sons inherit the caste of their father. Ah, pretty cool. And more in the controls section. Alright, that's pretty neat.
May the Paragons watch over your command.
Congratulations on being named commander, my lord.
Why, thank you. Ooh, Lady Hemley. I defeated one of her daughters.
Your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did.
Excuse me?
Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you.
If you have something to say, do so.
If you are to play in the games of the Assembly, make sure you know the motivations of the players. Last spring, a guild from the merchant caste invested heavily in an expedition with a guild from the surface. Lord Dace backed the merchant guild, pouring a great deal of money into the venture. The expedition was a disaster.
I don't see how this relates to anything.
Lord Dace lost a great deal of money and prestige. The Surface Guild has no way to repay the investment, but it does have several leading members who are descended from noble houses. House Helmi, Bimo, Aeducan.
If the surface dwellers return to their noble houses...
You begin to see the whole picture. Your house and mine would be forced to pay the Surfacers' kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace.
Fine. Let Lord Dace think he's fooled me.
Just so, my clever friend. Smile and nod, and when he asks his question, tell him that the so-called surface caste are right where they belong. That should take Lord Dace down a peg or two.
I will do that.
Good. Your house's reputation hangs in the balance.
Oh, Dwarven politics. Quest updated. Alright. Think twice about supporting Lord Dace. Lady Helmi warned you about Lord Dace. He has many reasons for wanting you to speak out for him in front of the nobles, and not all of them are noble. Alright. I could talk to Dace again. Let's speak to Duncan.
Greetings, my Lord Aeducan.
Oh, look,
it is an honor to meet you at last.
At last? Have you been waiting for me?
Not as such, but your father never misses a chance to boast of your skill and bravery. He says you may be the quickest fighter in all of House Aeducan.
We shall see, but my father does me great honor, I must say.
I have no doubt it is deserved. We need more Grey Wardens like you, and quickly. Even as the Darkspawn weaken here in Orzammar, they are stirring on the surface. A blight has begun. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads, lest the Darkspawn threaten all the world.
I wonder if Father would allow me to join you.
Alas, I do not think he would take kindly to that suggestion. As the child of the king and heir after Lord Trion, your place is here.
I do not know as much as I should about the Grey Wardens.
You know of our dedication to destroying the Darkspawn, our frontline presence during a blight. What else would you know?
Are there many of my people in the Grey Wardens?
Over the centuries, many dwarves have made names for themselves in our order. These days, however, there are fewer dwarves and thus even fewer Dwarven Grey Wardens. A pity, since Dwarven warriors have the most experience fighting Darkspawn.
That's true. What does joining entail?
Being a Grey Warden means abandoning all ties to your old life. It means dedicating yourself to destroying the Darkspawn.
Could I join the Grey Wardens and still stay in Orzammar?
I'm afraid not. Grey Wardens go where they're needed most. Right now, that is on the surface at the ruins of Ostagar, where the human king gathers his armies to face the Blight.
I wish I could join you.
Truly? Then I will speak to your father after tomorrow's battle. I have my doubts he will relent, but there is always hope. Until then, good luck to you. Show the Darkspawn what your people are made of.
Yeah, it's terribly kind of him. Okay, Duncan. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings, the Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevailed. Like many others, Duncan gave up his family name when he joined the ranks of the Wardens, a symbolic gesture of cutting ties. He might say this was a convenience in his case, however. His mother was from the Anderfells, his father from Tevinter. His childhood was spent in the free marches and Orlais. His people were everywhere, and his homeland was nowhere. He was given the almost impossible task of leading the Wardens in Ferelden, a kingdom that had thrown the Order out 200 years earlier. Facing local suspicion and hostility, he set about finding recruits. Okay. The Grey Wardens. The first Blight had already raged for 90 years. The world was in chaos. A god had risen, twisted and corrupted. The remaining gods of Tevinter were silent, withdrawn. What writing we have recovered from those times is filled with despair, for everyone believed, from the greatest archons to the lowliest slaves, that the world was coming to an end. At Weishaupt Fortress in the desolate Anderfells, a meeting transpired. Soldiers of the Imperium, seasoned veterans who had known nothing their entire lifetimes except hopeless war, came together. When they left Weishaupt, they had renounced their oaths to the Imperium. They were soldiers no longer, they were the Grey Wardens. The Wardens began an aggressive campaign against the Blight, striking back against the Darkspawn, reclaiming lands given up for lost. The Blight was far from over, but their victories brought notice, and soon they received aid from every nation in Thedas. They grew in number as well as reputation. Finally, in the year 992 of the Tevinter Imperium, upon the Silent Plains, they met the archdemon Dumat in battle. A third of all the armies of northern Thedas were lost to the fighting, but Dumat fell and the Darkspawn fled back underground. Even that was not the end. The Imperium once revered 7 gods: Dumat, Zazakel, Toth, Andoril, Razakal, Lusakan, and Urthemiel. There we go. 4 have risen as archdemons. The Grey Wardens have kept watch through the ages, well aware that peace is fleeting, and that their war continues until the last of the dragon gods is gone. Neat. The Blights. My dear Anika, I would not worry about the assembly. Let the nobles sit together and argue whose house owns the grandest thigh. It keeps them from panicking, which they would surely do otherwise, and prevents them from making a greater nuisance of themselves. War is the business of warriors. I would say that the enemy's strategy seems to be changing, but they never appeared to have a strategy before, beyond destroying everything in their path. For weeks, their numbers appeared to be dwindling. Then, there was talk that perhaps we were getting close to wiping them out. We could not have been more wrong, for today we came upon the body of their main force. I cannot give words to it, Anika. I have never before seen so much death in one place. There were darkspawn beyond counting, and at the heart of the throng was a great beast, as tall as the palace of Orzammar, with breath of fire. A paragon of darkspawn, perhaps, for they seemed to pay it deference. They were leaving, marching toward the mine shafts which led to the surface, but I knew when I beheld them that once they have devoured what lies above us, they will be back. From the letters of Duran Aeducan. Pretty cool. Alright. And some more control stuff. Merchants. Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, that's been pretty interesting. We've managed to take on the proving fight ground things. And we're now at our feast in our honor, embroiled in noble conflict. So until next time, I will hope you guys all have a good week. Bye all.